Okay, so what this video will be about is how to calculate the slope and how to look for the y-intercept if you are given a graph that doesn't even have any coordinate points. Because if you're using the formula for slope, okay, that's going to be m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. But what is y1 and y2 and what's x1 and x2? There's nothing. No coordinate points are given. No problem. All you need to do is to look for the coordinate points in the graph itself. Okay? So when you do this, do not pick points that are not where the grids intersect. I mean, you can do that, but it's harder to be accurate. You can be more accurate if you actually choose a point where the line passes, where the grid intersects. So you can choose this point, or this point, or this point. Okay? So for this tutorial, I'm going to choose this point. So this point, the coordinate points are, you always start with x, 1 and 4. Okay? And the other point we're going to use is x is -1 and y is 0. Okay? Always start with the x. Okay? So I'm going to put the coordinate points that we chose. The first one is 1 and 4. And the other one is -1 and 0. Okay? So let me just label this. So this is x coordinate, this is y, and this is the first set, and this is the second set. So in other words, I did that so you will know that the first set corresponds to this part, and the second set corresponds to this part. So if we're saying y2, we are looking at this value. If it's y1, we are looking at this value, okay? So let's do this. So m is equal to y1 minus y2, okay? M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, okay? So let me just show you. y2 is this one. y1 would be this one, okay? So that would be y2 is 0 minus 4 over, okay, x2, and what would x2 be? x2 would be this one, and x1 would be this one, okay? So x2 is -1 minus 1, okay? So what do we have now? 0 minus 4 is -4 over -1. -1 is -2. And now we know that the slope is equal to +2, because negative divided by negative is positive. So this is your slope. Now, in order to find the equation, we need to also look for the y-intercept. Okay? Y-intercept simply states this is where the line intersects with the y-axis. Now, this is the y-axis and this is the line. So where does it intersect? Over here. So the y-intercept is equal to 2. Okay? Equal to 2. Okay? So now let's assemble our equation. Okay? So we know the equation for a linear equation. The format is y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope, and c would be the y-intercept. Okay? So the equation would be y is equal to 2x plus 2. There you go. There is your equation. Okay? Now, do you think you're done? Not yet. You need to check if your equation is correct. So we need to substitute. So let's check with this one first, okay? So let's check with the coordinate points 1 and 4, okay? So let's put it in the equation. Okay, let me move my paper up a bit. So y is equal to 2x plus 2. And we know y is 4. 4 is equal to 2 times 1 plus 2. Okay, 4 is equal to 2 plus 2. 4 is equal to 4, correct. Okay, let's try it with this coordinate points, okay? Let's try it with -1 and 0. So y is equal to 2x plus 2. Y is 0. 0 is equal to 2 times -1 plus 2. 0 is equal to -2 plus 2. 0 is equal to 0. So if you check your equation with the two coordinate points here, and they ended up equal, then that means this is correct, okay? So this is what you need to do to help you complete your linear equation number 3. Okay, bye.